Hey everyone, welcome back. We have more updates from the Binance CEO. Now, a lot of people have been concerned because of the Binance Twitter account has been posting a lot of things lately. Especially we saw a lot of articles that basically lowered Bitcoin's price, and I wanted to make sure that you as a Shiba Inu holder knows what's up. So thank you so much for dropping a like. That's all I'm going to be asked for today to support me and the YouTube algorithm so others can see this. Now, crypto is staying appraised, said the CZ Binance. And I think this makes it pretty accurate that Bitcoin is going to be around, especially with Binance having so much trouble with regulation right now. They're still sure that basically countries might be looking into Bitcoin right now. From what I can see so far, he's very, very sure that we could be seeing something. At some point, at the lowest point of Shiba Inu, we should be seeing some big increases. Now, that is something I want to see, but of course, he just commented FUD. Now, this is, of course, on a lot of articles that have been out, a lot of things have been happening, lowering crypto's price in general. Especially for Shiba Inu, we can see some FUD out there. If you were in the Shiba Inu community for some time, you probably saw a lot of FUD, and we survived that. We survived that each single time. People holding billions of coins did not sell during the bear market and did trust into Shiba Inu and are now staking their coins, getting probably 15,000 per week if they're really huge holders and living off Shiba Inu. And that's what's really exciting to me. The potential Shiba Inu actually has, but he's calling all the crypto articles, or basically a lot of things. He never clarified what was FUD, but something is FUD and something is fishy out there. So basically I'm seeing is still your money if you can't use it. And the way Bitcoin and basically Shiba Inu works is you control your own coins. The bank cannot say, I'm going to freeze your assets and there's nothing you can do about it, or anything like that. When you have money in the bank, that's completely fine. I'm all up for banks actually, but the point is you always want to have some money on the side where you can control it. You can withdraw it anytime you want without inflation happening, without your dollars turning into pennies. And I think I can clearly see here that Shiba Inu and Bitcoin are fixing massive issues for people around the world. And I think a lot of people don't realize this yet. A lot of people still have not discovered Bitcoin, but it's definitely becoming the mainstream investment now while stocks are dominating. So you have either two options to put your money aside. One is stocks, which you basically have them on different platforms. You cannot withdraw them necessarily without fees, or you have Bitcoin, you have Shiba Inu, you have Ethereum, you have all of this beautiful crypto out there that is still being developed that can grow way faster than stocks. Now, this is not financial advice, but I think this clearly tells you that there's still so much potential when only 9% of people in the world know about crypto overall. So if we check over here, banks don't like Bitcoin, taxis don't like Uber, hotels don't like Airbnb, bookstores don't like Amazon, cinemas don't like Netflix, 9-to-5s don't like remote work. And that's why we're seeing, banks making their own coin, for digital currency. Innovation is not always liked, and that's always like that. A lot of people use this as an example, but this is what happened. Hotels were closed down due to Airbnb's massive demand. Uber taxi businesses and taxi drivers were furious because of Uber, and obviously Uber is making a ton of money now, and we can see that Bitcoin could be the next big thing. Now, stay humble, stay low-key, fix problem, build. And I am guessing this is for Shiba Inu because it needs to get more updates to get to where it needs to be. Right now, it's building an ecosystem. It's going to be taking some time at least for the updates to go out. I am guessing, and this is my own speculation, that each few single months, we're going to be getting a big update. Like a small update, a big update, a small update, a big update. And that will accumulate into a whole ecosystem where a country might consider adopting SHIB as a global currency. Now, that is something very important For me personally, if I invest into something, I believe into the project. A lot of people are calling it a pump and dump, but very simply put, there's a lot of speculation going around that Bitcoin is going to die, that Shiba Inu is going to drop to zero. That cannot happen. Too many people are staking right now. Too many people are holding. It's already 85% down from at its highest, and at some point I definitely do think Shiba Inu can reach at its highest. Bitcoin is so boring as most great things are, and that's the most important thing, you know. If we check over here, inflation makes you only poorer, but Bitcoin has no inflation, and the same thing goes for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu having no inflation at all, what will happen to the dollar when the inflation arrives? That's something I want to know, but we can see here that the Binance CEO obviously trusts what's going on in the crypto space right now. Even if there's big downtrends, if there's big uptrends, hopefully you are aware that a lot of analysts are saying that we're going to be seeing an increase in September. We're going to be seeing a downtrend basically in July, and we're going to be seeing a downtrend in August. And I keep telling people that that is only speculation right now from big, massive traders talking about it, or major traders who know their stuff. We check over here, we can see that as we got our first update, a lot of people are now using Shiba Swap to trade. And I think that's a big part of it, getting utility. Utility is what drives the prices up. And as we can see here, use Shiba Swap to trade your tokens. Doing so, you support all those currently staking and farming. So as more and more people are doing that, more new users, more new Shiba Inu users are coming into SHIB. And I think it's very huge that the Binance CEO actually does trust, as regulators are basically trying to take his side down or regulating Binance. So Binance and the crosshair are regulators paying attention to crypto. Binance has become a target for regulatory actions, and we saw like 10 regulatory actions in the past week alone, if you watched my videos. But is the exchange being targeted, or the crypto ecosystem in general? So it seems like Binance is under a lot of pressure, and even the Binance CEO has no fear so far. He said, felt compelled to address the recent hyper focus on regulation and when it comes to Binance in a public letter. And we can see here there's no widespread withdrawals. You know, people still trust into crypto. There's no need to overreact. I mean, a lot of people are afraid that these exchanges are all over, but there's no widespread withdrawals. People aren't, you know, people trust into exchanges, and that's the most important thing. People know that the Binance will not shut down, that these things are here to stay. Same goes for Shiba Inu. If 50 trillion tokens are in Shiba Swap, then you have some trust between the developers and between the users. And with that, you can trust the developers, having a bit of trust that the price will go up as the coin gets more updates. And we can see it happen in 2017 connection with China's previous onshore exchange crackdown. Just went to the top two. Binance Huobi, said the firm, with Binance alone accounting for 27%. Binance is still dominating the centralized exchanges business. And the real problem with crypto is not the fundamental worthlessness of Bitcoin, but Binance and Tether. And these two companies are intrinsically linked. Most inflows to Binance are USDT. Without Binance, the market cap of Tether would be much less than 62 billion. So that's the main thing. I think if you check about Tether, you can find a lot of articles, and you have to do your own research on this one. But what we can see so far, that while many of the enterprises may be borderless and decentralized, most of their customers are not. This directly opens the door to forms of regulation and enforcement that many in the crypto community seem to be discounting. We need to establish an international crypto market committee that meets each and makes recommendations. So the countries are trying to regulate crypto, but even as Binance and the Binance CEO are under a lot of pressure, we're still keeping it up. We're keeping it up. And I think the same is going to be happening for Shiba Inu. A lot of people are buying Shiba Inu on the Binance platform, which is the most important thing. A lot of people are still waiting for Leash to be listed there, and who knows what will happen in the future. But one thing is for sure, that from what we can see so far, everyone is super sure into crypto, and you're super early. So imagine in 5 to 10 years how much the SHIB price will be. Be sure to comment on that one, because I really do want to know, what do you think the price will be in 5 years? And thank you so much for dropping a like. I really do appreciate you being out here today. and see you until next time. Peace, everyone.